Do you like to do it yourself?
Sometimes. I mean, if the mood strikes.
Welcome to Good Dates Gone Bad. I'm your host, Lee. I have a dating story to tell you guys. It's actually kind of raunchy, so anybody that doesn't like the realities of adult dating scenarios, please stop watching this video. But those of you that can handle it and like the nitty-gritty, here's a good story for you. It actually made my book, volume 1. It's called Lost in Space, and it goes like this. So there was a group of women and men that met in college, and a lot of them ended up going to the next big city together, and they all hung out, and they would go out to clubs and all that. And one of the guys in the group met a dude and invited him to meet them out one night at a nightclub, and one of the girls took a liking to him, and they were hanging out all night and kissing and making out on the couch. And their friends were encouraging them to exchange information at least so they could see each other during the daylight, have an actual date. So they did. Because that was like on maybe a Saturday, they ended up meeting up that next week on a Wednesday. And they set up for her to go to his condo. So she's going to his place, and within minutes of knocking on the door, he welcomes her with a cocktail and proceeds to make out with her again. And she happens to glance down the hall because it's a condo. You can see a lot of the rooms from the front door. She could see his nightstand with a silver bullet and a bottle of lubricant on it. And she was thinking, oh, she's kind of like Samantha from Sex and the City. Oh, hey, this could be one of those fun nights. Well, she wasn't really sure what it would entail. So he ends up, removing her tank top, and they're kissing and making their way back to his bedroom. I mean, just not even that long. They barely even spoke to each other. And they're kissing, and she's on top of him. And next thing you know, he unzips his pants and pulls off his boxers. And he says, I want you to... What? And then she thought, well, okay, whatever, She's thinking she might get something out of it. So he puts on the lube. And it's too much lube on this device. And the device is about this long, okay? So he's laying on the bed, got his knees bent and his heels up on the bed, like a birthing position. And she's trying to stay amused, and she's thinking, I might be able to participate in this. This might actually be fun for me. But no, it's all about him. So she's playing with him, and he's getting all excited, and then all of a sudden he sucks it up, and it disappears. And she realizes, oh my gosh, this thing is supposed to have a string on it, or like a cord. And normally those things do, the silver bullet. But this one did not. I guess he cut it. So now we know why. But he sucked it up, and she's got all this goop on her hands. And she's like, oh my gosh. Well, I can't put my hands to my face, but oh my gosh. And he's sitting up, and he thinks, what happened? And she said, you sucked it up and it's gone. And he said, what? And then he lifted his legs up like this, and he's trying to push it out. So he's making every ungodly, disgusting sound to try to grunt and push this silver bullet out of his body. He's not very successful. So she's laughing, and he's like, it's not funny. And he runs into the bathroom, and he's sitting on the toilet, and she's trying to find a way to wipe off her hands. I mean, it's disgusting now. Hands are covered in lubricant, and her date is sitting on the toilet trying to force this silver bullet out of his butt. So he's like, call an ambulance, and she starts laughing again. So takes her drink and uses the sweat on the side of the drink and wipes her hands off on the bed and finds her tank top, which was thrown across the room, and puts it on. And she did not call the ambulance. She didn't call 911. left him to his own fate sitting on the toilet. She thought, he kind of had that coming. We didn't know each other very well to be able to do something like this. She knows this is what she's thinking. So she lays him on the toilet.
How is the mood striking you now?
What else is she going to do? I guess it was like my other story, sex sends you to the ER. But she knew that he would see this silver bullet again. Whether it was that night or another night, eventually it would come out. And we never heard the end of that story, but she never saw him again. He never went back out with the group ever again. So as fast as he came in to the group, he left just as quickly. So, kind of word to the wise, don't try those things on a first date, please. And hopefully you enjoyed the story. Stay tuned for more Good Dates Gone Bad. off.